We'll be just starting the webinar shortly. हाँ जी मैम, थैंक यू सो मच. बस शुरू करने लगे 5-7 मिनट, ठीक है? नहीं, मैंने मैसेज देख लिया था. हाँ जी, थैंक यू. जी ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू मैम. ओके. हाँ जी मैम, लग गया था पता मुझे. हाँ जी, ठीक है. थैंक यू. All the participants are requested to please keep the audio and video muted so that there is no disturbance. Mr. Anish, please stop presenting.
Gurpit ma'am, I think so. We will start. Sanjeev sir has joined us, so kindly start the function.
Fine, sir, I'm starting.
Okay.
So, good morning, all the participants. I welcome you all in today's webinar on eating healthy and adopting healthy lifestyle, being organized by the Department of Biology, SPN College, Mukerian. I also welcome our worthy principal, Dr. Sameer Sharma, respected Shri Sanjeev Anandji, Secretary Managing Committee, SPN College Mukerian, and our speaker of the day, Bilkish Bajaj, Senior Research Scientist from Department of Molecular Genetics, University of Texas, USA. Now I request our respected principal, Dr. Sameer Sharma, to formally welcome our guest of honor, Shri Sanjeev Anandji, and our speaker, Bilkish Bajaj. Over to you, sir.
So thank you. Welcome you all. Honorable Shri Sanjeev Anandji, Secretary, Managing Committee, Swami Premanand Mahavidyalaya, and the resource person of the day, Mrs. Bilkish Bajaj, Senior Research Scientist, University of Texas, Southwestern Medical Center, Dallas, Texas, USA. So I welcome you on this platform of a webinar. So I will let you know that the Swami Premanand Mahavidyalaya is continuously efforting to conduct these types of webinars so as to overcome all the lapses so that we can continue in the series of learning. Although we are restricted by the today's whatever you say coronavirus, but this is an initiative from SPN College Mukerian, and it is all with the credit of the support of all the members of managing committee and my teaching staff. So today, in addition to the webinars, we are holding the webinar on eating healthy and adopting healthy lifestyle. All of us, we know that this lifestyle all depends upon what we are eating. So that is what is the importance of healthy eating. So depending on where you live, you might start your day with eating food first before doing an activity, because food is a very important thing in our lives beside water. Moreover, we know that the healthy eating means eating a variety of food that gives you nutrients you need to maintain your health, feel good, and have energy. These nutrients, of course, give us proteins, carbohydrates, fats, water, vitamin, and minerals. So I think so. Consuming a healthy diet throughout the life course help us to prevent malnutrition in all its form, as well as the range of known disease communicable conditions. So, however, the increased production of the processed food and rapid urbanization and changing lifestyle have led to shift in dietary pattern. Now people are now consuming more food, high energy in value, fats, free of sugars, free of sodium and salt. And many people do not eat enough fruit, vegetable, and other dietary fibers such as the whole grains. So, so what are the main benefits from my point of view having the healthy life, the healthy eating? It encourages weight loss, reduced and cancer risk, diabetic management, heart health and stroke prevention, the health and next generation, strong bones and teeth, better mood, and improved memory. So I think so. The need of our we must be smart and we must eat smart. Okay. So with these words, again I welcome Dr. Bilkish Bajaj. So she is kind enough to give her time from his busy schedule from the University of Texas, USA. So this is our proud privilege to have this resource person from international level on this platform of SPN College webinar. I'm also very thankful to our Honorable Secretary Shri Sanjeevananji, who has spared time out of his busy schedule. I'm also thankful to all the members of managing committee and all the members of teaching staff, which are continuously doing the efforts to come up with these types of webinars. And I'm also very hopeful. All the people, I'm also thankful with a hope that the person who have joined this platform, they will get best out of West. and inaugurate today's webinar. Now, good morning, sir. Good morning.
मैं अपनी तरफ ਤੋਂ ਔਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਦੀ ਤਰਫ ਤੋਂ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਸ ਵੈਬਿਨਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਰਟੀਐਸਟ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਕਰਨਾ। ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਖਾਸਕਰ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਫੇਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਅੱਜ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ ਹੀ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ आई थिंक 1 ਕਰੋੜ ਦੇ ਆਸ-ਪਾਸ कोरोना पॉजिटिव केसेस इस ਵੇਲੇ हो गए हैं और ये सारा कुछ जो मैं सारे ਟਨਿਓਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਹੋਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜੋ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜੈਸਾ ਜੈਸਾ ਵੈਸਾ ਹੋਗਾ ਮਨ तो मीन्स ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਤੋਂ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੁਰਾਨ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਡਿਕਟੇਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਗਾਈਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਦੱਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਈਟਿੰਗ ਹੈਬਿਟਸ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਹੈਲਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਔਰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਗੱਲ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਾਸ ਕਰ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਦੇ ਫੂਡ ਆਈਟਮਸ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਕਿਚਨ ਕੋਈ ਹਰਬਸ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਮੀਨਸ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਿਨੈਰੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਫੇਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਈਟਿੰਗ ਹੈਬਿਟਲੀ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਅਲਟੀਮੇਟਲੀ ਇਹੀ ਨਿਕਲ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਹੈ ਉਹੀ ਰੋਕ ਸਕਦਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਔਰ ਇਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜੇ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਈਟਿੰਗ ਹੈਬਿਟ ਅੱਛੀਆਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ ਔਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਛਾ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ। तो मैं अपने ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਮੈਡਮ ਬਿਲਕਿਸ਼ ਬਜਾਜ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਰਿਸੋਰਸ ਪਰਸਨ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਮੈਂ ਮੈਡਮ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਮੈਮ ਸੋਨੀਆ ਮੈਮ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਥੈਂਕਫੁਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੜਾ ਐਫਰਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਵੈਬਿਨਾਰ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਵਾਇਆ। ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ all of you particularly Gurpreet ma'am, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your kind wishes.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable comments. Now, eating healthy and adopting healthy lifestyle.
Thank you very much.
According to WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease. Our relationships, our emotions, our surroundings, and other aspects of life impact our overall health. In all, health is the utmost important aspect for all of us, starting from birth to the old age. WHO states that for good health, healthy diet and nutrition are essential. It, besides protecting us against communicable diseases such as cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and even cancer, it also enhances our immunity to fight against the communicable infections. So, a combination of adequate food items in adequate amount can be a boon for our health. The fundamental cause of obesity and overweight is basically an energy imbalance between calories consumed and calories expended. So, increased intake of energy-dense food, high in fats and sugars, plus increased physical inactivity are the prime reasons affecting the health of the global populace. As per the WHO statistics, 39% adults and 18% children and adolescents being overweight and obese die every year worldwide. In addition to this, 3.2 million deaths each year are attributable to physical inactivity. So, in this regard, I would, in relation to this, we have among ourselves Bilkish Bajaj, Senior Research Scientist, Department of Molecular Genetics, University of Texas, USA, to provide us more insights into healthy diet and adopting healthy lifestyle. Before I invite Bilkish Bajaj for her talk, I would like to give a brief introduction about her. Ms. Bajaj is gold medalist in Bachelor's in Human Genetics from GNDU Amritsar. She did her master's in science in biotechnology from Georgetown University, Washington, D.C. Further, she did her MBA in healthcare management from Texas Women's University, Texas. Currently, she is working in Department of Molecular Genetics as Senior Research Scientist at University of Texas, USA. Her work is on cholesterol metabolism. Fulfilling her passion, she is health coach and weight loss mentor also. She is basically working to help women to health, get their health and confidence back. Her motto is to spread awareness of how clean, healthy eating can change lifestyle and say goodbye to illness on health issues related to weight gain. So now I request our respected speaker, Bilkish Bajaj, Senior Research Scientist, University of Texas, USA, to illuminate us on eating healthy and adopting healthy lifestyle. Over to you, Bilkish.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome to everybody. And I'm so glad to be here. So delighted, and special thanks to Dr. Gurpreet for having this platform and giving me an opportunity to talk about what I love the most. It has almost been a year and a half that I started to mentor a weight loss program. And I saw, to my surprise, that so many of the women came back to me, they approached me with different health concerns, and that was a turning point in my life. And I thought, why not to do something which can help them to bring their confidence back and their health back. So I really wanted to spread the awareness about how clean eating can do the magic in our life. I did see we do have thoughts in our mind about our own health, but we definitely tend to ignore that and move forward, isn't it? I didn't want to do something as a professional in health or as a nutritionist, but definitely wanted to do something as my passion. And I didn't realize that this passion grew so much that till date, I have mentored about 700 people in all, and definitely with success. So coming to the point, starting up with our topic, eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. These two are the related words that cannot function on their own separately. So, for example, if you're eating healthy, you need to do it for a longer duration. You're not just doing it for a few days or a couple of months, right? So, and if you want to adapt a healthy lifestyle, you have to be eating healthy consistently. So that's why these two words are related and they can't function on their own. So when most of us think about health, we definitely focus, the focus is about the weight we need to lose to be healthy. The usual method is, again, following diet or exercise, right? Sort of. We all do that. But you know what? The key factors, what I feel are important is having a well-balanced meal and living a healthy lifestyle. This is what is going to take you forward. So the focus is to follow something which you can make it as your lifestyle. Don't do anything for the sake of doing it. People lose weight, they get healthy. Again, you know what? They may do it for some time, but what happens? They forget in 6 months or maybe a year. So don't let this happen to you. Otherwise, your efforts were of no use. Our body needs to detox at least once a year. What does detox mean? That means your gut needs to be repaired. Whenever you eat food, we all have been eating ever since we were born. There have been toxins inside, or if we eat any food which is not easily digested, lining inside gets inflamed. So that slow metabolism, feel lethargic, laziness, sluggish, and of course the health concerns pop up. I would say when you are to get healthy or lose weight, take this like one step at a time. Being healthy is not a task or a mission that takes time to reach its target. So take it easy, go slow, because there are 100% chances you will fail. So let me just share my presentation with you all, and let me know if it's visible. Is it visible enough? Okay, since I can't see, maybe somebody has to let me know if it's visible.
It's very much visible, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So eating healthy and adopting a healthy lifestyle, there are certain key factors we need to consider. Let me just go over really in short with you for now, but I'm going to be elaborating them in detail. There is family culture, the current lifestyle, eating habits, stress, workout and body's feedback, goal setting. So let's just talk about our first family culture and lifestyle. Create a positive eating environment. So what does family culture and lifestyle mean? As a parent, you play a very important role in shaping your children's eating habit. You have a big influence over the family environment where meals takes place. The type of food you eat, your children will eat. Positive experiences about food early on, like when you start during the childhood, that will help them develop healthy eating habits later in life. So, and the other thing is setting up a good routine. Having proper meals on time and snacks in between is very important. It is not healthy to keep on eating the whole day. Your body, especially your stomach, needs rest and it needs time to digest too. Of course, it is not good for your stomach if you are eating continuously, and definitely not good for your teeth too. The other important factor is eat together as a family. We all know we have busy schedules these days. Almost it makes it impossible to sit down and catch hold of time. But if we can sit and eat together at least once a day, that should be a blessing. You all know life is short, so enjoy time with your family. It will create a positive impact on everyone in the family to discuss about ups and downs. Okay, the other is focus on healthy choices. Cut out the foods that are rich in high carbs, high calories, fats, sugars. Too much salt is also not good. Junk, of course, the chips, fried food, soda drinks. Remember, anything in moderation is fine. If you're eating small portions, it is definitely okay. Don't freak out or don't panic. But again, excess of everything is bad. So the main important part coming down to it, cut out processed food or junk from your pantry in the kitchen. What does that mean? Processed food does not even means the canned food or any packaged food. It can also be the food which has been kept for a longer time. Consider if it's processed food or if it's packed, it has to have some kind of preservatives, right? Again, what it can do, the preservatives can cause inflammation in the gut and result in digestion and health issues later. So the bottom line is, as a parent, you will have an important role in shaping your children's eating habit. By creating a good environment and being a good role model, you can help your children develop eating habits which can last them or have a greater impact on their health for a long term, not only for a short term, but for a long term. So the next is eating habits. This is my favorite part and very most important. Some of the points you should be considering when we talk about general eating habits, not only about food, but what you're eating, when you're eating, how are you eating, know your balance, supplementing your nutrition, smoking and drinking alcohol. So let's talk about what are you eating. I won't go much deeper into the different types of food that should be eaten or avoided for specific health concerns. But in general, I always recommend eating 3 meals in a day with proper snacks in between. So each of your meals should have a portion of carbs, portion of veggies, and portion of proteins. So if you are trying to get healthy or if you have a mindset to lose weight, don't just eat salads or don't just eat your veggies, because a well-balanced portion is very important. I do see people eating only a portion of carbs and only a portion of proteins. Let me give you a very good example is when you eat rajma chawal, for example. So your red kidney beans is your protein and rice is just carbs. So basically, you are missing out your veggies in there. So you're missing out your listen. If you eat late, or I do see people, they say we skip breakfast and we are going to just do a brunch. So basically what you're doing, you are converting your 2 meals, breakfast and lunch, into a single meal, which is called brunch. So you're skipping your 1 meal from the day. Don't eat late. That is the time when body starts to store calories from the fear of not getting it on time later during the day. Your body is a machine, just like your car or any other engine. If you don't fuel it, it won't work properly. It can work for days, months, years, but not long term. So always think about your long term goals. How are you eating? Your stomach does not have teeth. You have to chew your food well. Do not gulp the food inside. If you go back to your childhood days, remember we used to learn, chew your food at least 20 times inside your mouth before you take it inside. Very important how you eat your food. Eating veggies first is a good practice. Then eat your protein and then eat your carbs. What happens in that case is, if you're eating your veggies first, you're filling up your stomach halfly, then your protein. So there's a very less chance, very less space in the stomach that you will be eating a lot of carbs. So altogether, you are already eliminating carbs. the good thing which I always want to let people know is know your balance. It's okay, completely okay to eat and enjoy when it is the occasion. If you're going for a party or if it's a special occasion, enjoy your life. Eat what you want. Only if you know your balance, if you know how to maintain it the next day. Not that you are eating like crazy, you're eating fried food, you're not eating healthy, and the next day you're following up the same routine. What will happen in that case is you're piling up calories every day. You know what I mean? So if you are eating good one day, it is okay, completely okay to eat whatever you like, or even if it's junk, it's fine. Again, if you know your balance. The other thing which I tell everybody is you will not realize when few mistakes turn into a habit. So if you want to eat something, suppose cake or any junk food, you eat the next day too, you will want to eat for more days. And what will happen is you will develop a habit of eating it. So very important to know how you balance it. Supplementing nutrition. So consider the modern farming methods these days: depleted soils, the use of fertilizers, the use of pesticides. What all these are doing, they are depleting our veggies with important nutrients that they have. And again, when you eat, thinking you are eating good, most of us think that no, we are eating healthy, but you know what? Not 100% things get absorbed inside. And on top, if we eat junk, we are totally undernutrition, right? So good quality of food is important. Basic vitamins are important. Your electrolytes are important. So let's get to stress. Hormonal imbalance is another factor which plays an important role in your health, your healthy lifestyle. There are health issues that come up with. There is depression and anxiety. Last but not the least, the accelerated aging. Of course, the people who are sick or who are undernutrition, they do look aged even before their age. Okay, so I will go highlight all of the points a little bit in details. Stress. Indeed, stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, your feeling, your behavior. Being able to recognize common stress symptoms is very important, and it will help you to manage them. Stress, if left untreated, can contribute to more health issues, more health problems. Your stress itself can be making you sick. So, you will not realize that you are getting sick just because of you're stressed out. Let's talk about the hormonal imbalance. Hormones play a key important role in our metabolism. What we tend to eat is creating an imbalance inside. And what happens is when we are in stress, we either tend to eat a lot or we tend to eat less. Everything is related to what you put inside your mouth. And consider the steroid hormones, what they are. It's just not eating healthy, right? And they are released more in stress and causes more water retention. So what happens, you will feel more bloated, there is weight gain issues, and of course your fat cells get enlarged. Talking about health issues, the studies have shown that there are stress problems which are related to stress. The stress seems to worsen or increase the risk of so many different conditions like obesity, heart diseases, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, depression, asthma. Of course, the most important is gastrointestinal diseases. There are so many problems related to them. Of course, men, women, they all are affected with that. Depression and anxiety is another key factor. It is probably very surprising to know that chronic stress is always related with higher rates of depression and anxiety. And consider what is happening in the world. People are staying inside and they are more depressed. They have more anxiousness. So no wonder we are always in stress, thinking about our family, our future, our health, our jobs, right? So there is something or the other always going on in the back of our head. Too much thinking, of course, bring negative thoughts. And what happens if you are always negative? believe me, all the negative or all the bad things consider to happen around you. You will not even realize why you are getting so much stressed out because of the environmental factors. And let's talk about accelerated aging. All I want to say is that if you're happy, if you're healthy, it will show on your face. It will reflect on your face, right? People who are always optimistic, who are kind, humble, and not jealous of anything, they always sleep better. They always wake up fresh. You know why? Because their mind is totally free from all the negativity. Of course, they look younger than their age. So in contrast, if you're always sad, or if you're depressed, or if you are working as a machine continuously, you are making your body to work overtime or overexert. What happens is that will result in premature aging. So the decision is always yours, always yours. Stress management. Let's go to stress management. Okay, so there are key factors which will help you for stress management. The first one is breathe deeply, focus on the moment, reframe the situation, keep your problems in a perspective, a regular exercise, and communicate. So here are the ways which you can help to fight against stress and improve your health. It's true, we cannot completely deplete stress from our life, but you know what? You can change how you respond to them. That's what stress management is all about. So talking about breathe deeply, just a few minutes of breathing can calm you down. You don't have to be in a specific position to do that, So you can do it in your car, you can do it at your desk, or you can do anywhere, even while going to bed, you can do that. The best, what I feel, is to just go out and get some fresh air. And the other one is focus on the moment. When you are stressed out, you are probably living in future, or you are constantly thinking about your past. You are worried about what will happen in future, or you are regretful about what has happened, what you were not able to achieve, right? So to get some stress relief, instead of trying to focus on what will happen or what has happened, try to think about what is going on at present. So think about the situation which is at the moment. Reframe the situation. So if you are sad or depressed at times, which is very normal, we all are human beings, things do happen, we do have ups and downs, change the environment around you. I totally understand sometimes it is easy to say than to implement it, but at least try. For example, if you have a headache, just go out or just take a shower or drink a glass of water. Just change your mind. Just change your mind. You know what I usually do is I start cooking, or as soon as I get home from my work, I start cleaning up or turn the TV on. That's how my stress management goes on. So the other important factor, which is I would say should be the number one priority in your life, is keep your problems in perspective. What does that mean? Next time, if you think you are stressed out, take a moment to think what you are thankful for. There are so many things which we have and which others don't have. We do have something or the other to be grateful for. So this is how you keep your problems in perspective. So it is all about priorities in your life, So take everything positively and optimistically, and believe me, your mindset will change. Regular exercise. Few changes in the life can bring a big difference. Regular exercise is the key to the long-term stress management. I mean, you can do some things to just relieve yourself temporarily, but think about yourself for long term. You need something for rest of your life, not just for now. Ultimately, your body, your health is something which is going to stay with you, right? And the other thing is communicate. The most important quick fix to stress is talking. Talk about your problems. Talk about your stress to your near and dear ones. If not, talk to your friends. Anybody, I'm sure there are people who are going to listen to you. So talking, communicating is very important. You know why? Your brain will think whatever you want it to think. So it's all about your mindset. Getting healthy, eating healthy, staying healthy, relieving your stress is all about what you want to think. Okay, let's go on to the workout and body's feedback. Consistency and dedication is the key. Listen to your body, very important. Avoiding to exert your body. It is very important to work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. I don't say go crazy or do workout 7 days every day in a week. But even if you're doing 3 to 4 times a week, and if you are mindful of what you are eating, you are totally fine. And you don't have to go crazy with workout. You don't have to go crazy with exercising. Anything will work. Normal walk, yoga, meditation, anything you want. There are so many good examples. The focus is to relax. So avoid anything that makes your brain to worry, or that makes your brain to think a lot, or that puts you in stress or any negative environment. So the other important thing is, you know what, when I tell people, hey, have you been working out to maintain yourself? People say, oh no, I walk a lot during the day at my work, or I do a lot of chores in my house. I have to do laundry, I have to do dishes, I have to run after my kids. So it's basically a lot of physical activity. But you know what? This is not your workout. This is not your workout, because your body is not in a relaxed mode. So exercise, your workout is very important. Even to start off with, even if you're doing twice a week, it is perfectly fine. Anything which you are doing, your achievement is the biggest thing. Anything. And don't go crazy with workouts, excessive cardio or strength training workout. If you know you're eating right, if you know you're eating healthy, 2 or 3 times again in a week is fine. So know your needs of the body, know your diet, what you're eating, and your body's capability. Goal setting. I would say self-care is very important. Positive mindset, goal setters, specificity, and reward. Smart is the word I use for everybody. We all are smart in anything, in something or the other. And human being can do anything. So don't say no even before trying anything. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it too. That's how God has made us. And don't underestimate yourself. Don't think that you're not capable of doing that. Don't think that you don't have the ability. You have hands, you have eyes, you can talk, you can walk. So you have everything. That's what positive mindset is very important. Be a goal setter. Your goal is much likely to be achieved if they are specific, measurable, and time bound. For example, let me just give you an example. If you have to lose, say, about 10 kgs, don't set your target for 10 kgs for about 3 months. This is not going to happen. So set your targets, small targets. So put 3 kgs, target yourself for 3 kgs loss in maybe 2 months, and then next 3 kgs in another month, and then 4 kgs in another. So that's why you have to divide your goals so that you can achieve them easily. Otherwise, it is very easy to fall off the wagon. Specificity. Don't target to, again, lose a lot. Know your body, what it needs, Know your limit, because your body is not a machine that can keep on going on. Even you have to turn off your machines, right? You have to turn off your car. So go slowly, take one thing at a time. And last but not the least, reward yourself. It is very important to reward yourself. Be proud of yourself. Every small achievement is a big thing because you're capable of doing it, right? So very important to reward yourself. And yes, this was my small talk. This is all what I had to say. I would say thank you so much. I'm so grateful beyond measure to our principal, Dr. Samir Sharma, and the managing committee, SPN College Mukerian, and to everyone who has attended my session. And you know what? I look forward to seeing you all in my next visit when I visit India. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Bilkish, for a very impressive and illuminating talk. I hope that all the participants surely would have gained something of it. We have some queries, Bilkish.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, one query is from Shefali Pradhan. She wants to know how to reduce stress. How
Again?
to reduce stress.
Okay, so stress is your state of mind. If you think you are stressed out, or you are sad, or you're depressed, change yourself. Don't think about it. I do hear, let me just give you an example of the COVID situation which is going on. I do hear people saying there are 1,000 cases, the cases grew by lakhs, million tons, there are so many. This state has been gone, the other state has more. You know what? I don't listen to the news. Believe me, personally speaking, I don't hear any news about that. You know why? Because it is the media who has to exaggerate things, to gain their attention. So what? It is just creating a stress for you. If you don't listen, if you don't hear about stress, you will not get stress, right? So a positive mindset is very important. Keep yourself positive. Keep on saying it to yourself that you can do it, or you don't have to worry about it. Things which are going to happen, they are going to happen. No matter what you do, no matter what measures you take, you are going to get old no matter what you do. So what is the worry about? Why do you have to take stress? Right?
Okay. The second query is Bilkish from Paramjit Ma'am, Department of Chemistry, Doaba College, Jalandhar. She wants to know what is the best workout for weight loss. What is the best workout for weight loss?
To me, if you ask me as a weight loss mentor, 80% of your weight loss is controlled by your diet, and it's only 20% which is controlled by your workout. Do anything which is good for your body. Know your limits. Know what your body can do. Don't force yourself to do anything. You know why? Because if you force yourself, what will happen is you will lose your track very soon. If I say go for running, you can go for running for 1 day, 2, 3, 4 days, but what will happen after 3 months? If you don't like it, you will just lose the track. You will just not go for a run, right? This is a very good example. But personally speaking, for me, I do like to go for walks, long walks, and running. And I do control my food. It's not that I'm not eating anything. I'm not devoid of carbs. I'm not devoid of sugar. I eat everything, but in a balanced portion. And I know my balance. If I'm eating a lot in a day, definitely I know that I have to go healthy next day. So that is the key point. And if you're trying to lose weight, increase your protein intake, increase your fiber intake, and eat a lot. Don't starve yourself. I am not in a favor of starving. Not in a favor of starving. Because you know what? Your body needs fuel. 24/7, your body needs fuel. Again, giving you an example of a car, if you don't fuel your car, it won't work, right? So eat good, and any sort of workout is good. People do yogas too, right? And they lose weight too. So it's totally up to you what you can do, what you can sustain for a longer duration.
Okay. The next query is, what are the things that can boost our immunity? What are the things that can boost our immunity?
Okay. For a good immune health, antioxidants are very important. Fruits, your veggies, which are good in vitamin C, vitamin E, they definitely boost your immunity. Again, water, drinking water is the best source. If you are drinking 3 liters of water, you are good to go. Because you know what? You are taking the toxins out from your body. Gurpreet, when the body's metabolism happens, there are the byproducts from anything which we eat, right? So those toxins have to be taken out from the body. Water is very important.
Okay.
Did it answer?
We're just waiting. Someone is, I think, typing this query.
Hello. Hello, Gurpreet. I want to ask something from ma'am.
Sure, go ahead.
Yes. Good morning, ma'am. You have beautifully explained. You have beautifully explained about three W's or four W's and two H. That is what to eat, when to eat, where to eat, how to eat, and how much to eat. And my question is that whatever you have told us, it is acceptable to our mind. But you know that whenever we have to take decision and everything goes through our heart. So my question is that our mind is readily accepting whatever you have told, but when the things comes to our heart, it becomes something fishy that our heart may not accept these all these things. So being a Punjabi, whenever some delicious thing comes to our table, then we forget all about things. So my question is that do you have some mantra that we can make in tune our mind with our heart so that we can stay healthy and eat healthy?
Perfect. This was a very good question. I am so impressed by you. Being a being a Punjabi myself, I am a Punjabi. So what I say is, it takes about 3 days for your body to realize what you're eating. Only 3 days. For example, if you cut down your sugar for just 3 days, you will not need it again. You will not need it again. So it's just a matter of 3 days. You have to be strong. It's so again, it's all about your mindset. It's all about what you think, right? I don't eat sugar at all, but that doesn't mean that when I go out for parties, I don't eat desserts or I don't eat cakes. I do. But then at home in my regular routine, there is no sugar in the house. And that's what my kid is following too. Again, you are a role model for your kid. If you are eating healthy, your kids will follow you. Again, try it for 3 days. So this is my mantra. You ask for my mantra. This is my mantra. Try, if you bring a change inside your body, it is there are 100% chances that your body will not like it. You will not like it. You will have ways to get over it. But if you are strong, if you know you want to get healthy, just do it for 3 days. And that's it. You will be there. Just do it and come back. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Vikesh, another query is, what are the food items that are recommended for those with polycystic ovary disease, PCOD?
Okay, I do have a lot of women who come to me because losing weight with PCOS is very difficult. You know why? Because again, it is all about hormonal imbalance. But if you are eating right, your hormones will be right, right? So some key things which I do tell people are, if you get bloated very easily, or if you have a lot of water retention inside, avoid gassy foods, avoid foods that give you a lot of acidity. It can be from veggies, it can be cabbage, it can be cauliflower, broccoli, or you know what, to some extent, all the dairy products, they cause a lot of bloating. You know why? Because when you drink milk or you have yogurt or anything else, that increases the gut bacteria inside. And fermentation happens, and that's what causes a lot of gas. So I do say that avoid those things. But again, if you are eating anything in appropriate meals or appropriate portions, you're good to go. But again, losing weight with PCOS is not easy. So, but don't get disheartened. Good diet and good workout is the key. Feel free to message me or email me if you have more questions. I'll be more than happy to help you.
Okay, one of the query is, which are the food items to enhance the basal metabolic rate? What food items would you recommend?
I would say caffeine is the biggest thing that can increase your metabolism. But again, too much caffeine is also not good. You know, if you are eating at proper times, your metabolism automatically switches on, you know. So for example, if you're waking up at 7 o'clock, So my suggestion is that eat your breakfast max by 8:30. Max by 8:30. If you put fuel inside, your body will turn its natural metabolism on. So don't go crazy with which food is good, which food is bad. Just follow a normal routine and follow it for a longer duration. Don't just do it for 2-3 days, because then the body will get confused again.
Okay. Thanks, Bilkish. Next is what is the ideal breakfast you would recommend? Ideal breakfast.
Ideal breakfast I recommend is having lots of proteins and lots of veggies in the morning. Protein gives you good energy because you have to start your day, you have to keep going throughout the day. So good amount of protein will give you good energy, and of course veggies will give you a good amount of fiber. You can go with eggs, you can go with your beans, legumes, sprouted moong, sprouted kala chana, rajma, paneer, tofu. These all are good proteins. And of course, if you are a non-vegetarian, you can opt for anything. That's what my take is. And a small amount of carbs is fine too, like one multigrain bread, one toast of bread, or a small roti if you want to have. But I usually tend to avoid carbs totally in the morning.
Okay. Another question is, what are the food items that can be used to protect from constipation?
Increase your fiber intake. You know what constipation means? You're not eating a lot of fiber. And when I say fiber, that means your veggies. And when I say veggies does not include your onion and tomato intake. I know Indians use a lot of onions, a lot of tomatoes and everything, but that is not considered as your veggie, because though they are not good in nutrition. So eat a lot of veggies. That really helps in constipation. You can apple cider vinegar is good, but don't go crazy with apple cider vinegar too. Once a day, 20 ml in 1 cup of water is good for you. And yeah, and if you are like chronic in constipation, just get over the counter probiotics. They do help. Probiotics are good healthy bacteria. Again, yogurt can help too.
Okay. The another query is, why are the gastrointestinal problems more in women than in men?
Because of the hormonal imbalance.
Okay. Okay. And Bilkesh, many are very curious to know your daily diet plan.
Okay. Okay. What I usually do is, if I do wake up around 5:36 and my breakfast is done by 7:30 in my normal routine time when I go to work. I do work from 6:30 in the morning. So my breakfast is done max by 7:38, and I do eat a lot of protein and veggies. Now, let me just give you a quick example. Just excuse me for a minute. You can have 2 eggs. If you are healthy, if you are in your body's BMI, good BMI, you can have 2 whole eggs. Don't worry about the egg yolk. But again, it really depends if you have any health concerns. For example, if you have high cholesterol, or if you are bigger in your BMI, don't go crazy with egg yolk. But I do have 2 eggs and cucumbers, bell pepper, and spinach on the side. So this is my breakfast. Or sometimes when I don't want to eat eggs, I do go with green moong dal sprouts, and black chickpea sprouts is also another good example. So when you sprout anything, it has less calories. Let me just give you an example. So for example, 200 grams of green moong dal will have about 400 calories. Whereas if you sprout the 200 grams of moong dal fully sprouted green moong dal, will have only 70 calories. So you see the variation, almost 4 times difference.
Okay. Thank you.
And my lunch is again portion of carbs, portion of protein and veggies. I do eat a lot of veggies. To be very honest, I eat a lot of veggies, and the same goes for my dinner. And but the another good thing which I can share with you all is that a very good practice to eat dinner 6:30, 6:30 or 7 p.m. max. So if you are sleeping by 10 p.m., you have 3 hours to walk and digest your food. If you get hungry later, apple or cucumbers would work, but your main dinner should be done by 6:30, 7 p.m. So that's how my schedule is. But I do go to bed by 8:39. I'm not up until late. Sleep is very important.
Thank you for sharing your diet plan itself. Another
You're
query is, Bilkish, that what are the reasons for slow metabolism?
Again, it can be hormonal imbalance, and it depends upon your physical activity in your day-to-day life. If you are just in the house, if you don't do any regular exercise, or if you're skipping your meals, or if you are eating a lot, that can cause laziness, sluggish, and slow metabolism. So it really depends. It is a combination of various factors.
So a very common question. What kind of food items you think make us feel dizzy or tired?
Carbs are the major culprits. You eat one aloo parantha or you eat a bhatura, you would want to go back to sleep, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Thank
carbs.
you so much, Bilkish. This
Yeah.
talk has been very informative, and many people have gained so much, and they are more curious to know. The messages are being sent again and again to the chat box, and we are very honored to have you here for the talk. And thank you so much for being I on behalf of the organizing committee, SPN College, and managing committee, SPN College. I thank you a lot for accepting our invitation and giving such a wonderful talk. And everyone has, I'm sure, gained a lot from this talk. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Thank you.
Okay. I request all the participants to kindly fill the feedback form, which is the link is given in the chat box. Kindly fill the feedback form so that you can your e-certificates can be sent to your email IDs. So the take-home message from this talk is we should all have some time to reflect on what works best for us, if wellness is our thing. So I would say eat healthy, stay healthy. Thank you so much, all of you for. Okay, please, all the participants kindly fill the feedback. I'm announcing again, please, all the participants fill the feedback form as at the given link in the chat box. So,
Okay, I may just leave the session now. It was my pleasure to see you all, and I look forward to meeting you when I visit India next time. Thank you
surely.
so much.
Thank you, Bilkish. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All the participants, please make a note that we
Hello,
will
ma'am.
send you the feedback link again. Kindly
Hello, ma'am.
don't fill this feedback link which was sent to you. We'll send the link again in 5 minutes. Kindly fill that feedback form.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Kindly
The
participants.
hello, ma'am. The link shared by you is
Yes,
effective
sir.
writing.
Yes, we will
Ah,
just share a link shortly, and you have to fill that link. Please don't consider the earlier link.
Okay, ma'am, and please send in a Telegram group also, ma'am.
Yes, sure. We'll share the link at the Telegram group also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.